Should you use dating apps to find your menopausal? Okay, are dating apps the right place, like Tinder, Hinge, Bumble, and all of the other dating apps that are currently in your country? Like, should you look there to find your millionaire? Yeah, let's talk about this today. I'm Ellie Taylor, your dating and relationship coach, and I am helping you attract your menopausal. So let's get started. Okay, so those dating apps have obviously pro and cons, right? And it's not the only option. You obviously can in your town or area, you can go to nice restaurants, places, even, luxury places where wealthy men hang out. Okay. So that is what I would say is the primary thing that you should do. You should go out and spend time in places where wealthy men are. Also, business lounges and business network events are also a really, really good place, by the way, tip here. However, if you don't really have much time to go out, or if you are living in a city where there are just no wealthy men, yeah. Then give me a second. If this is the case for you, then dating apps are going to give you so many options. One of my clients is because of her work, in a city where she doesn't want to settle down. Even not in the city, she doesn't want to settle down in country, not even in a continent. Okay, so she wants to be in a different continent. And she has been successfully dating amazing top 1% men lately. She learned how to do it from obviously me. And she's like dating amazing guys who are flying her first class, business class, who are meeting her. They are coming, literally flying through half of the world to come to see her because she knows how to create this connection even through online dating. She learned it from me. And all of those informations, how to do it, I put in my course Long Distance Millionaire Dating. So you can check it out. It's, by the way, 50% off this week with the code Ellie50. Yeah. But imagine, like my client, she's stuck in the city. She doesn't even want to settle down there. And in the city, there are no wealthy men. Just like in my own parents' city, it's like a little city in Eastern Europe. There are no wealthy men, like, you know? So in this case, you can't even go out anywhere where wealthy men would hang out because there are just none. There are areas like that, especially little towns somewhere and nowhere in the landscape or the countryside, right? Like this is how you say it, countryside. Like there are just no wealthy men. So when you're living in New York City, for example, that's a different story. When you're living in London, you can always go out. There are amazing events where entrepreneurs, investors, men who work in finance, men who are, I don't know, already like invested in so many assets. They are networking, going out. But on the countryside, good luck. You can go out and meet some woods, say hi to the deers, right? So when you are there, you're kind of stuck, or, dating apps will give you more options. So I do think it's a really, really good idea. And a lot of my clients, actually, most of my clients, even though they could meet the guy in the big city, they are using the dating apps and they have been successful. It's just one thing that you have to know is that everybody has access to dating apps. So even guys who are not ready for marriage, guys who are not going to treat you high value, they are also having access to dating apps. So don't be disappointed if sometimes you're talking to someone who is just not a match. Yeah, it's like there is no border control, you know? It's like on the airplane, only people can go on the airplane who bought the ticket. But on those dating apps, everybody can go on this dating app. So you're gonna have to filter out. That's the only thing. You're gonna have to filter out um and yeah, that's the only thing. And in my course, Long Distance Millionaire Dating, I'm also teaching you how to like already filter through the profiles, already from the profiles, read if this is a man who is eventually wealthy, who is like, you know, a good guy, or if this is a guy who you should definitely not match. But yeah, those two things are to consider that dating apps give you more options. They do, especially if you're stuck in a town where you don't want to be, you don't want to settle down there. But it also comes with a few negative sides because you have to filter and you also have to, especially when you date long distance, you have to create this emotional connection, which is the magnetic point of a woman, right? Through online calls and through video calls. And that is something you can learn. Just like my client, she couldn't even get a guy to text her. So after coaching with me, she has not one, but like so many guys like flying for half of the globe to see her, investing, even they don't know her yet, you know, investing into her that she can, you know, go to a place. Of course, she always gets her own room and stuff like this, but long distance dating is possible, but you have to know how to connect to a guy and how to inspire him to want to put the effort to actually book a ticket and come to see you, to actually, you know, invest in you. And men will do it, especially top 1% men who have the resources, they will do it. But it takes a little bit of connection. It takes that you stand out, and it takes that he has this deep desire to come to see you. And all of that, how to navigate through online dating, how to navigate through long distance online dating, also is what I put in my course, Long Distance Millionaire Dating. Yeah. So the link is going to be in the comments or in the description box. Look for it. And again, this week it's 50% off with the code Ellie50. All right. Thank you so much for watching. And if you would like to talk to me directly, I still have free love audit calls next week. So you can book a free love audit call where you can ask any question you want to ask, and I can give you my customized advice on your situation. Okay, the link is also in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. If you watch on YouTube, subscribe and give it a thumbs up. And I see you in the next video. Bye bye.